at 740 once.
745.
Selling homes in the nation's most expensive city is getting harder.
Not quite at a level, but we are getting close with every bid. That's the good news.
This one-bedroom apartment in Sydney eventually goes under the hammer.
Selling, salty, sir. Congratulations.
What we have noticed is a significant increase in the amount of property come onto the market in January compared to previous years, which has probably thinned the buyer pool per property.
Another five
on top.
Up the east coast in Brisbane, it's a different story. At this in-room auction, 60 bidders are competing for just 13 homes.
We're seeing that there's not as much property on the market as that there would have been this time last year, and we're also seeing a lot of interstate buyers still coming into the Brisbane market.
Across the country, prices rose 0.8% in January and 9.4% over the year. The median home value is now more than $912,000. Perth led the monthly gains, followed by Brisbane, Darwin, Adelaide, the Regions, Hobart, Canberra, Sydney and Melbourne. Cotality's head of research says intense competition for more affordable homes is driving prices higher.
We've got incentives for first home buyers. We have investors who see opportunity in terms of lower value properties that may have the most amount of capital growth going forward. And like we sort of outlined, the potential for people who might have been previously targeting properties more in the middle might start to look in towards that lower quartile.
Despite that resilience, property research firm Cotality expects momentum to ease through the year.
Overall, we're starting to see a number of headwinds build in terms of the demand side of housing in Australia. Things like interest rate rises, the issues around affordability, and a slowing in population growth.
Hotter than expected inflation figures have put more pressure on the Reserve Bank to hike interest rates tomorrow. It'd be the first in more than 2 years. That would reduce borrowing power and dampen buyer sentiment.
We've seen stronger inflation data, a fall in the unemployment rate, and also signs that the consumer is rebounding quite strongly. Given those factors, I think the RBA won't feel the need to wait for more data, and they can decide tomorrow to deliver a rate hike.
Stephen Wu says he expects 2 rate rises this year, with the second one delivered by August.
That would put a further dampening on expectations around home prices, and also I think on actual outcomes for home prices.
So we're looking at offers in the 1.4s.
In Perth, this agent doesn't think interest rate rises will turn buyers away.
I think they don't drop out, but I think they have to change their expectations. So they may initially wanted to buy in a certain couple of suburbs, but then they have to broaden their horizons.
First home buyer Suri has been searching for a home for a while. She feels she's already priced out, and now a likely interest rate hike will reduce how much she can borrow.
My option is going to be much more limited. That is going to be even more frightening, to be honest, for all the people who are chasing to buy a house. Is already unaffordable. You feel like you're probably never going to own a house.
The Australian dream pushed further out of reach.